Romantic English Academy,
where love meets language. Hi friends, I'm Amelia, and welcome to Romantic English Academy, the place where English comes to life through meaningful conversations every day.
I'm Ryan. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome.
Here, you'll improve your English naturally, one conversation at a time.
So relax, enjoy the journey, and let's learn together.
Subscribe now and join our growing English learning family.
You understood that. Then why did you not understand the waiter this morning?
Oh, that question? Ouch. You just named a pain every English learner knows.
I know, because it happened to me. I watched an English movie without subtitles, felt like a genius. Then I went to a cafe and the barista said something fast and I said, yes. I have no idea what I agreed to.
No idea. You might have ordered a wedding cake. But it is the gap between understanding us and understanding them. That gap is what we are closing today.
Closing, not shrinking, closing. Because yesterday, we gave you the words to introduce yourself. Today, we give you the ears to hear the reply.
And you will need those ears. The reply comes at full speed, not classroom speed, real speed, B1, B2 speed, the speed of life.
The speed where words crash into each other. What are you doing becomes what are you doing? And your brain just white noise.
White noise, sound with no meaning. The words are there, but your brain cannot separate them. It's like listening to rain.
Rain, but rain is calming. This rain makes you panic because you know you studied those words. They are in your head, but they will not separate.
Separate, to pull apart. That is the skill. You need to train your ear to separate the soup.
Soup. Good image. A big messy soup of sound, and you're holding a spoon trying to find the noodles.
The noodles. I want the noodles, but I keep getting broth.
Broth. Vowels and mumbling. Speaking quietly and not clearly. Natives mumble a lot.
We do. I mumble, you mumble. Everyone mumbles when they're comfortable. That's the first shock.
First shock. Second shock, they do not pause. No pauses between words. The sentence is one long word. I'm going to go to the store. Good luck.
Good luck. Your brain needs to be a detective, finding clues in the sound.
Detective. And every detective needs a method. We will give you that method today. But first, I want to say something to the person listening right now. If you've ever felt stupid because you didn't catch a word, you are not. You are just untrained.
Untrained, not yet trained. And we started this channel exactly for that person. The person who understands the textbook but freezes at what do you want?
That person. Maybe it's you. And if it is, please subscribe to this channel and share this episode with someone who also needs to know it's not their fault. That means the world to us. It tells us we are not just talking into a void.
Not a void, a real person. And your like tells us you're there. So hit like if you're ready to close the gap.
Close the gap. Now, let's get into the method. First truth. Understanding is not about knowing every word. It's about catching the shape.
The shape, the general meaning, the gist. You don't need to catch every noodle. You need to know its soup.
Exactly. Gist listening. You listen for the big pieces. Who, what, where. You let the small words wash over you.
Wash over you like waves. You don't panic about every drop of water. You feel the tide.
The tide, and the tide carries the meaning. Yesterday, I went, park, met, friend, coffee. You got it. 5 words, full story.
5 words and you missed 15. So what? You understood. That's communication.
Communication, not perfection. This is the first retraining your brain needs. Stop chasing every syllable. Chase the signal.
Signal. The signal is the stressed words, the words they hit harder. I went to the park. Park is the signal. The rest is noise.
Noise. And here's a secret. Native speakers also listen for signals. We don't hear every word either. Our brains fill the gaps.
Fill the gaps. That's the third truth. Your brain is a gap-filling machine. You just need to feed it context.
Context, the situation, the place, the person's face. Context is half the meaning. If you're in a cafe, the word you miss is probably coffee, not spaceship.
Not spaceship. Context rules out the impossible. Your brain does this in your language automatically. You need to let it work in English too.
Let it work. Don't fight it. Don't freeze. Trust your guess. Often, your guess is right.
Trust. That's the fourth truth. Trust your instinct. Your instinct is smarter than your panic.
Panic, the enemy of listening. Panic closes your ears, literally. Your brain shuts down the hearing centers when you're afraid.
Shuts down. That's why you hear nothing. Not because the words are too hard, because your fear turned off the lights.
So step 1, breathe. Before the conversation, during. If you miss a word, breathe. Keep the ears open.
Breathe. And then there's a trick, a real trick. When you lose the thread, you ask a question. Sorry, what did you say about the park? That buys you time, and the person repeats, often slower, without you asking them to slow down. Magic.
Magic. And they feel helpful, not annoyed, because you showed interest.
Interest. That's the fifth truth. Listening is not passive, it's active. You lean in, you nod, you show with your face that you're with them.
With them. When they see your face engaged, they speak clearer. They want to be understood.
They want to be understood, so your face is a tool. Use it. Eyebrows up, slight smile, head tilt, you're listening.
And another trick, repeat the last word they said, like an echo. Them, so I went to the park. You, the park. Them, yes, and there was a dog. It keeps you locked in.
Locked in. You're on the train. You won't fall off. And now I want to talk about one sound, one tiny sound that changes everything.
One sound. I'm curious, what is it? The most common vowel sound in English, the weak sound. Like the noise you make when you forget your own name.
The sound. It's everywhere. About for about. Enough for enough. If you train your ear to hear the schwa, suddenly the soup separates a little.
A little. The schwa is the broth. The unstressed syllables all collapse into When you know that, I'm gonna makes sense. It is not missing words, it is just lazy mouth.
Lazy mouth. Native speakers are lazy. We swallow sounds. We drop T's. Wanna for want to. Gotta for got to. It is not bad English. It is fast English.
Fast English. And you need to make friends with it, not fight it. Accept that whatia is what do you and move on.
Move on. You do not need to say it. You just need to recognize it when it hits your ear.
Recognize. And that takes practice, not magic. Practice. So now we're going to give you a real listening workout right here, right now.
Oh, I am excited and a little nervous. Are we doing what I think we are doing?
We are. We are going to have a real conversation at a cafe with background noise, fast interruptions, lazy sounds, the full messy soup. And you, the listener, will train your ears on it.
No slowdowns, no repeats, no teacher voice, just us, two people talking, and your job is to catch the gist.
Exactly. The gist, not every word, the shape, the signal. Ready?
Ready. Let me just order first.
Okay, we are in a cafe. I am sitting down. You are at the counter. Go.
Hi, can I get a flat white and what do you want?
Just black coffee, large, and maybe one of those croissants if they look fresh.
Okay. Hi, one flat white, one large black coffee, and is the croissant fresh? It looks good, yeah? Okay, one croissant too, thanks. Back to speaker one. They said it's from this morning, so we're lucky.
Lucky yes. So you were telling me about your weekend, something about a lost cat?
No, a lost dog. My neighbor's dog, a little white thing. It escaped, and I spent 3 hours walking around the neighborhood calling Muffin, Muffin. People thought I was crazy.
Muffin. That is a ridiculous name for a dog. Did you find him?
I did. He was behind the supermarket, eating a piece of pizza someone dropped. He looked very pleased with himself.
A pizza-eating dog. That is a good life. So you rescued Muffin. You're a hero.
A hero with sore feet, but the neighbor was so happy. She gave me a bottle of wine. I didn't want it, but she insisted, so now I have emergency wine.
Emergency wine. That sounds like a good title for something. So you had a full weekend. Dog rescue, wine reward, what else?
Then Sunday I just crashed. You know that feeling when you do too much on Saturday and Sunday you're useless? I watched 3 movies in a row and ate popcorn for dinner.
Popcorn dinner. Valid. I did something similar. I tried to fix my sink. Big mistake. Water everywhere. Now I have a bucket under the pipe and a plumber coming Tuesday.
Oh no, the classic, the DIY disaster. But you tried, that counts.
It doesn't count when the kitchen is a swimming pool. My cat judged me hard. She sat on the counter and watched me fail. Silent. Judging.
Cats are professional judges. They should wear little wigs. So did you call a plumber immediately or did you suffer first?
Suffered, obviously. I watched 5 YouTube tutorials. I convinced myself I could do it. Then at midnight, I was sitting in water with a wrench. That's when I called.
Midnight plumbing. That's a low point. But now you have a bucket and a story.
A story. And that's the thing about listening. Every conversation is a story exchange. You tell me about muffin, I tell you about my sink, we trade.
Trade, and you don't need to understand every word of my dog story. You just need to catch lost dog, found, pizza, hero. The rest is color.
Color, exactly. The gist was there, and your brain probably filled in the rest. That's real listening.
Real listening. And notice how we interrupted each other. I asked, did you find him before you finished? That's natural.
Natural, overlapping, overlaping, speaking at the same time a little. It's not rude, it's engaged.
Engaged. And we used lazy sounds. Wanna, gonna, gotta, shoulda. That's the real English river. You need to swim in it.
Swim, not stand on the bank. So that was a taste, a small sample of real talk. How did you find it, the listener? Did you catch the gist?
I hope you did. And if you missed some parts, good. That's normal. Missing is part of learning.
Missing is data. It tells you where to grow. If you missed, I just crashed, that's an idiom. Crashed means rested or slept heavily. Now you know.
Now you know, and next time you'll catch it. This is how you build listening muscle, one missed word at a time.
One missed word. And that brings us to a moment I think we need to pause and say something important. When we started this episode, we promised to close the gap, but the gap closes only if you train. And this episode feels like a real training session to me.
It does. It feels alive. If you're feeling that too, if you feel your ears waking up, please like this video and share it. Share it with someone who needs to hear real English, not textbook English.
Yes, share it. This is the English that happens in the wild, not in the classroom. And it belongs to everyone.
Everyone. So hit like, share. Let it find the person who is tired of slow English and ready for the real river.
The real river. Now let's go deeper. I want to talk about the biggest listening trap, the one that keeps you stuck.
The trap. I know this one. Translating in your head.
Exactly. You hear dog, your brain goes dog equals shin. By the time you have shin, the speaker has said 10 more words. You're lost.
Lost because translation is slow. Listening is fast. You must connect sound directly to image, not to translation.
Sound to image. You hear dog and you see a dog in your mind, not the word in your language, the furry thing, the tail, the bark.
The bark. That's direct connection. It takes practice, but it's the only way to keep up with real speed.
And we talked about this in episode 43. Don't translate, just speak. That episode was about speaking, but the same rule applies to listening.
The same rule. If you translate while listening, you drown. If you translate while speaking, you freeze. Same enemy, different door.
Different door. So if you have not listened to episode 43, go back. It is the foundation. Today we build the listening floor on that foundation.
Build. And that is a good image. You are building a house. Yesterday's episode was the front door, the introduction. Episode 43 was the foundation. Today is the windows, letting the sound in.
Letting the sound in. And now I want to give another practical tool, the 5-minute drill, the most effective listening practice I know.
The 5-minute drill. Simple. Choose a short video, 1 minute, a news clip, a vlog, a song. Listen.
Do not pause, do not rewind, just listen. Then write down everything you understood. Not words, ideas.
Ideas. A woman lost her cat. She found it in a tree. That is a win. 2 ideas. You did not catch firefighters or ladder. It does not matter.
It does not matter. The ideas are what live. Then listen again. This time, try to catch one more detail. Just one. The color of the cat, the time of day.
1 detail. Then a 3rd time. Now you can read the subtitles, see what you missed, but do not read first. Listen first. Always.
Always listen first. Train the ear before the eye. The eye is a crutch, a helpful crutch, but a crutch.
A crutch, and you want to walk without it eventually. So today, your homework is the 5-minute drill. Do it with our cafe conversation earlier. Replay that section. Catch the gist, then details.
Yes, our messy cafe talk. It is waiting for you. Use it as your training ground.
Training ground. And now there's a phrase I love. Prick up your ears. It means to start listening carefully, like a dog when it hears a sound.
Prick up your ears. The ears literally lift a little. So prick up your ears for the next part. We're going to talk about the sound of silence.
The sound of silence, not the song, the real silence, the pause. In a conversation, silence is not empty. It's full of meaning.
Full of meaning. A pause can say, I'm thinking, or I'm feeling something, or I don't understand, but I'm trying. Do not fear the pause. Use it.
Use it. If you need a moment, take it. A pause with a nod is powerful. It shows you're processing.
Processing. And the speaker waits. They don't run away. They see you working. They respect it.
Respect. That's a word that matters. When you listen well, people feel respected, and they open up.
Open up. They share more. They slow down naturally. They become better speakers because you are a good listener.
And that's the secret of great communicators. They're great listeners first. Speaking is the second skill.
Second skill. So today we're putting listening first, and that's a shift for many learners.
A shift from how do I speak perfectly to how do I hear deeply. That shift changes everything.
Everything. And now I feel a need to say something that might surprise you. I'm not a natural listener. I had to learn it.
Really? You? You seem so present.
Present. Present. But it was a mask. Inside, I was preparing my answer while you were speaking. That's not listening. That's waiting.
Waiting. Oh, that hit me. I do that too. I'm formulating my brilliant response while you're still sharing your heart. Terrible.
Terrible. And we all do it. But the moment I realized it, I started to change. I put my answer down. I just received.
Received. That's a beautiful way to put it. You receive the other person's words like a gift. You don't unwrap it and immediately look for your own gift.
Exactly. Just hold their gift. Look at it, say thank you with your eyes, then maybe offer yours.
That metaphor is going to stick with me. The gift. So for our listeners, listening is a gift you give, not a test you pass.
A gift, and you don't need a big vocabulary to give it. You need presence, attention, a quiet mind.
A quiet mind. That's the hardest part. The mind is loud. What if I miss a word? What if they think I'm stupid? Quiet that. Just be there.
Be there. And if you miss a word, you have the echo trick. You have the question, you have the pause, you have tools.
Tools. And now let's circle back to the sound of English. I promised you one more insight. The rhythm.
The rhythm. English is a stress-timed language. That means the stressed syllables come at regular beats. The unstressed syllables get squished between them.
Squished. I went to the park with my dog. Went, park, dog. Those 3 beats are the skeleton. The rest is squished meat.
Squished meat. A little graphic, but true. If you listen for the beats, the stressed words, the meaning jumps out.
Jumps out. So train your ear to hear the drum, not the flute. The drum carries the message.
The drum. Boom, boom, boom. Can you hear it? She went to the store and bought some bread. Went, store, bought, bread. 4 beats. Full story.
Full story. And the other words were just to the, and, some. Those are the schwa sounds, the broth, the squished meat.
The broth. So don't stress about the broth. Catch the meat, the beats. That's level B2 listening. You're moving from words to rhythm.
From words to rhythm. That's the transition. And when you make that transition, English music starts to play in your head.
Music. And music is easy to remember. You don't memorize a song word by word. You feel the melody. English is the same.
The same, so listen to English like music. Hum the rhythm, the words will follow.
Follow, and that is enough for today's main idea. But we are not done. We want to give you a final real-life practice, a second immersive round. This time, a phone call.
A phone call. Oh, that is harder. No face, no gestures, just sound. Ready?
Ready. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, it's me. I'm at the train station. The train is delayed again. I'm going to be late for the meeting.
Oh no, how late? Do you need me to tell them?
Maybe 20 minutes. Can you let Mark know? I tried calling him, but his phone is off.
Mark's phone is a black hole. Yeah, I'll find him. Do you want me to get coffee ready? You sound stressed.
Yes, please. Large, with something sweet. I need sugar to survive this day.
Sugar incoming. Anything else? Do you have the slides?
Slides are in my bag. I checked 3 times. I have them. I just don't have a functioning train system.
Functioning. That's a big word for a stressed person. Okay, I'll handle Mark. You breathe. The train will move eventually.
Eventually. That's the word. Okay, see you soon. And Ryan, thank you.
No thanks needed. Just get here safe. Bye.
Bye.
Whew, that felt real. My heart rate went up a little.
Mine too, and I was acting, but a phone call is the ultimate listening test. No body language, just sound and silence.
Sound and silence. Did you catch the gist, listener? Train delay, late for meeting, call Mark, coffee, slides. That is the skeleton.
The skeleton. If you caught 4 of those, you passed. You listened well. If you caught 2, still a pass. You are building.
Building, and every real conversation you survive builds your listening muscle, even if it feels messy.
Messy. Life is messy. English is messy. The goal is not clean, perfect sentences. The goal is connection.
Connection, and connection happens in the mess, in the sorry, what? In the laugh after a misunderstanding, in the shared silence.
Shared silence. That is where intimacy lives. And you can have intimacy in a second language. It is possible.
Possible, and that is the promise we made at the start, to close the gap, not to make you perfect, to make you connected.
Connected. And I think we delivered that today. At least I hope so. The listener now has tools, real tools, not just theory.
Real tools, the gist, the signal, the schwa, the echo, the pause, the 5-minute drill, and the permission to be imperfect.
Permission. That might be the most important tool. You are allowed to not catch every word. You are allowed to ask what. You are allowed to be a learner.
A learner, and learning is a long road, but you are on it, and we are walking with you.
Walking with you. So before we close, I have a question for you, our listener. A real question, not one you answer in a comment box, one you answer in your life.
Answer in your life. I love that. The question is this. Tomorrow, when someone speaks English to you or near you, can you pause your inner translator for 10 seconds, just 10 seconds, receive the sound, the rhythm, the face, without the panic?
10 seconds. If you can do that, you have already closed a small part of the gap, a crack of light.
A crack of light. That phrase again, from episode 43, from yesterday, it follows us.
It follows us because it is true. Every small victory is a crack of light, and light adds up.
Light adds up. So tomorrow, be a crack of light for yourself. Listen without panic, just for 10 seconds.
And now we want to talk about what comes next. Tomorrow, a very special episode. Episode 46 is called Don't Waste Your Life. Make every day count.
That title, it hits hard because so many of us let days slip. We scroll, we wait, we say one day, and the days become years.
Years, and one day you look back and wonder where they went. That episode is for the person who feels that, the person who is ready to stop drifting and start living intentionally.
Intentionally, with purpose. It's going to be a powerful one. Deep, practical, maybe a little uncomfortable. The best kind.
The kind that changes you, so do not miss it, because the cost of missing it is not just one episode, it's one more day you let slip without thinking about what you're doing with your life.
That's the real cost, so be there tomorrow. Your future self will thank you.
And now, one more thing before you go. If you haven't heard episode 44, yesterday's episode, you need it. It's called Learn to Talk About Yourself Naturally in English. It's the partner to this one.
The partner. Yesterday, you learned to introduce yourself with 4 simple sentences and 1 true detail. Today, you learned to hear the reply. But if you haven't built your introduction yet, the listening part is lonely. You hear, but you can't answer.
Lonely. You have the ears, but not the voice. That's a frustrating place. So go back, listen to episode 44, build your 4 sentences, then come back here and listen again. The 2 episodes together are a complete system.
A complete system, the voice and the ear. Like 2 wings of the same bird, you need both to fly.
to fly, and we want you to fly. So do that. Episode 44, then this one again. You will feel the difference.
The difference. All right, we've given you a lot today. A lot of tools, a lot of practice, a lot of heart.
A lot of heart, because that's what we are. Two hearts, teaching English, walking with you.
Walking with you. So go, do your 5-minute drill. Catch the beats, listen to the rhythm, and be kind to your ears. They're learning.
They are learning, and so are you. We believe in you completely.
Completely. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow with intention. Haha.
Let the language of connection bloom and fill your world with a softer hue. Romantic English Academy. Your elegant journey starts with you. Find your voice in every phrase. Unlock a world of brighter days. Romantic English Academy. Start your new story today.